Sapling, you must draw Spinosaurus Mirabilis.
What? Why?
There's no time to explain. Quick, get in.
Perhaps it is time to give you guys one of the most requested dinosaurs of all time, period. You guys are very passionate about this animal. No, but actually, people have sent me death threats before, and that's not a joke. So because I want to live past the age of 30, we're gonna draw some Spinosaurus today. Yippee! Please let my family go. Stop. Frick, get back here. My pen's trying to make a run for it. You have good survival instincts. This is a very passionate group of people. Oh, the Spinosaurus community. You know, I probably said this in my last video, but man, the Spinosaurus community kind of scares me, guys. I'm gonna be honest. This animal is like very horizontal. How do I like that? Guys, do not ask what I am drawing. And immediately I'm having technical difficulties. I'm getting so many omens today. My mic just randomly turns off for no reason. That is cool. Maybe it's a sign, because once I draw both Spinosauruses, it'll be like summoning Exodia. And that's no bueno. That means not very cool beans in Spanish. What if we did one where like, you know, it's kind of like bumpy? You know, like you can kind of feel it. You can kind of feel his body like moving like a wave. I wish I knew what I was talking about sometimes. That would be cool. Why is his nose so long? Why the long face? I don't like this pose. Which way does this go? This way. Get out of here. We could have one where he's like fishing. You know, maybe he's like doing like this, looking down a little bit. He has little theropod arms with his freaky freaking anatomy, little legs, little weird little Spinosaurus thing. I'm gonna say weird a lot in this video. This is a very weird animal, very scary. He's got a nice cool hat going on right here. I mean, we could do something like that. You know, he's like fishing like they do, but it just reminds me too much of my baryonyx thing. I don't like that. Next, you know, contrary to popular belief, I have drawn Spinosaurus Mirabilis before. Checkmate, 9-year-olds, and he was laying down. But I drew him a long time ago when I had no idea what I was doing. I mean, I still don't, but I have a better idea of what I'm doing, kind of, maybe, I don't know. I just work here, and now he looks like a tadpole. Give him his weird little theropod arms. No, frick! Now it looks like he's on a jet ski. You guys want to hear something controversial? I kind of, and I will emphasize this a lot, I kind of miss the idea of knuckle walking Spinosaurus. There, I said it. Baby me thought that was kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. It just made him unique. What am I drawing? What even is this supposed to be? Get that out of here. I don't know. It was fun. It was different. I never thought I would see another Spinosaurus. And I bet a lot of you didn't think that either. Paleontology is so cool, man. Let's move you over here. You're going off screen. I love when we make a new discovery and it just completely rewrites what we know. That is exciting. Okay, let's think for a second. What are we doing? Maybe he has his mouth open, doing whatever. He's a very long boy. I don't want to redo my old Spinosaurus. I'm not a very big fan of it anymore. Oh, we forgot the hat, boys. There we go. Look at that. This pose is kind of boring. He looks depressed. Cheer up, little guy. You're a Spinosaurus for gosh sakes. Yeah, show us those pearly whites. He's so happy. Microphone, are you working? I got my eye on you, dude. Do not fall asleep. You guys remember when Spinosaurus was an elephant seal? I think he was like all fat and stuff. Like, he had like a giant hump and it was like that. I vaguely remember this. I'm drawing this off of memory, but I remember Spinosaurus was supposed to be like this weird freaking like elephant seal thing. And it was like, oh, this is Spinosaurus in 2037. And I don't know, maybe his tail can like curve around like that. Good times. I look forward to seeing what comes next in the Spinosaurus lore. There's so much lore to this animal, man. I wanted to be a curious little guy, like my friend Jorge. Okay, well, immediately, I know his skull's not gonna fit on this. This is a very long animal. Okay, maybe he's like this. Make it a bit more dynamic. And draw the bottom of his jaw here. Okay, he's like looking up maybe, and he's breaking his neck. Let's not break our necks, children. That's very unhealthy. Think in barrels. I'm dying. Oh, my throat hurts. Oh, I'm actually sick. Another omen. The things I do for you guys, man. I know. How do heroes wear capes? He's so chubby. Am I crazy? I'm kind of feeling this. Wait, hold on. He's got some junk in the trunk. Hold on. I'm kind of feeling this, but it needs work. Oh, we gotta give him his hat. Nice little hat. Yeah, boy. Okay, let's mess with proportions. I'm actually feeling this. Give me a second. I mean, guys, thoughts? We gotta save it. Little Mirabilis. I don't know how to spell Mirabilis. I spelled it right because I'm amazing. You know what's weird? Why did this dinosaur have like a crest on its head? If it had this going on in the back, like, is that necessary? Are you just trying to show off? Do you think you're cool or something? Because you are. I'm not gonna lie. You're actually pretty cool. How do I want the sail to look? Guys, do we know what his sail looked like? I know nothing about this animal. Do we know what Dinosaurus Mirabilis sail don't look like question mark. You know, sometimes I just want a straight answer. Like, is that too much to ask for? I think because little bro was showing off, maybe we give him a bit more of a, do we give him a bit more of a sale? He did want to show off for all the hot Mirabilis babes over there. Kind of want his tail to flip downward. It's a very heavy tail. Well, not that much. Hold. We can put a pin in that. All right, let's, yeah. Listen, guys, it's been a while since I've drawn. Okay, it's been like a week. Let me have this. I kind of like this. This one brings me joy. He's so proud. He's like doing a mating display for all the hot Mirabilis babes. I'm just not feeling the tail though. That's not giving. Why does that feel off? I'm dying. I'm sick. Guys, I think I need another vacation. Maybe like 4 weeks. What are we thinking? And my end game is just to go disappear in the mountains and become one with the bears. Is that too much to ask for? It's time to play. What is Sapling Sprout's drawing? We don't know. We're not even sure if he knows. I don't like this tail. Why don't I like this tail? I can't speak. I'm dying. Sapling Sprouts was found dead before he could finish Spinosaurus Mirabilis. And now his spirit will forever roam the halls of the building. I can't speak, dude. I'm dying. This sucks. I don't know. There's something's off. Something, my spidey senses. It's not giving. Something's off. What's off? The tail? Am I stupid? Yes. Maybe the hands. Maybe we push the hands down a little bit. Or maybe we don't do that. Okay, boys, we're gonna need a lot of references. I don't know how this animal works. Time for step 2. Theropod arms. Does this even look good? I don't know. But let's refine this a little bit. I'm very insecure. I don't know. I'll just like scribble a sail on here or something. Not really sure what I want it to look like. How does this animal work? I don't understand. It's so weird and strange and peculiar. Meow? We're just gonna give him a normal spine for now, just to keep things simple. I mean, surely it would have been fleshy right here, so I could get away with a few wrinkles. Little chonkers over here. I have no idea what I'm doing. Is this head too big? All right, we're gonna give him a normal sail for simplicity's sake, and then we'll break it later. It's fine. Feels like it's like leaning. There we go. That feels good. Ooh, I like that. Well, do I? I hate being an artist. This sucks. I'm never happy with what I do. He does feel too chunky, and I know I say that every video, but just hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. We got the eye here because he's just a little man. I kind of want to emphasize the little, what is it, like a toenail coming out, but I don't want to make it too ridiculous. I want it to be happy, very flamboyant. Is this how that would work? If we're thinking about perspective, right? Let's pretend we're a good artist for just one moment. How would this work? Spinosaurus have lips? Is that controversial? Wait, what? Did it? That's a good question, me. Oh, Google. It is currently unknown whether Spinosaurus had lips. While many terrestrial theropods are thought to have possessed lizard-like scale-covered lips, paleontologists debate whether Spinosaurus had them due to its specialized semi-aquatic lifestyle and crocodile-like jaw structure. What does TikTok say? Do I give it lips? I'm kind of feeling lips. Oh man, what did I do with my last Spinosaurus? Oh, I drew his mouth open. Wait, that's smart. I'm gonna give it lips. I don't care. I don't want his head to be too thick. He needed to be catching fishies. Very important to his lifestyle. Chilling in the river, inland, away from his coastal brothers. I don't like how he's looking up. I know that might sound weird, but it feels like he's looking upward, and I kind of want him to be looking forward. There we go. I want this to be bump here and then flat, and then it goes out like that, so we can see like the muscle connection, you know? Yeah. Okay. All right. Slay, queen. Slay. Let's give him a nice place to stand on. I kind of want to shrink his legs a little bit because I like little legs on my little dinos. I don't know. It just makes me happy. His arm feels a bit too muscular, I think. Maybe the center line is off. It's not bouncing. I want it to bounce. It has to go here, whoops, here, and then boom. What is it missing? It's missing something. It's not giving. Am I stupid? Guys, I gave him a fish. Hear me out. Hear me out. I like the idea of him holding a floppy fish, but also I think him being in this position versus Egypticus facing this way, I think that could be kind of fun. You know, they're the same genus, different species. I think that's kind of cool. It's like a little nod. I'm such a piece of garbage. He's missing something. Look at him. He's just standing there doing nothing. Now he's holding a fishy, and he's a big fish enthusiast. I like this. He's going to be holding a fish, and I don't care what you say. What fish did Spinosaurus Mirabilis eat? Spinosaurus Mirabilis ate large freshwater fish. Okay, can I know which one? Wait, Mausonia. We learned about Mausonia in the Spinosaurus Egypticus video, and I didn't draw it because that's a big fish. Actually, that's a huge fish. What the heck? Maybe he could be eating a baby Mausonia? Guys, I want to draw Mausonia. I think that's a pretty cool fish. Wait, he did eat Mausonia, right? Did Mirabilis and Egypticus live at the same time? Oh, Google. They lived at the same time. That That's interesting. Okay, all right. Spinosaurus Mirabilis, in parentheses, often referred to as Spinosaurus Mirabilis. What? You know, maybe AI isn't fully there yet. I want to draw Musodia. I really like that fish. You know what I really want to do, guys? I want to make like sticker sheets. You know, like the squares that you buy at like Walmart or something. And then you have like, you know, little dinosaurs here and stuff. But it's like of an ecosystem. Now hear me out. I might sound like a giant loser, but imagine we have like the Hell Creek edition, the Chem Beds edition, the Morrison Formation edition. Wouldn't that be cool? Is that just me? Did I draw that on the main layer? Yes. I'm such a freaking loser, man. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of cool. I started this whole thing because I wanted to draw stuff that I wanted. Because I went on Etsy and stuff. I was like, man, I really want like somewhat accurate dinosaur, prehistoric animal stickers, you know, cute stuff. But I couldn't find it, man. That's my origin story. That's why I wanted to do this. He is not having a good time. My poor guy, man. He is not okay. But it's all right, because maybe one day he'll get his own drawing. Eventually. We'll make his dorsal fin all floppy because he's upsetty spaghetti. I don't know, guys. This is kind of cute. Why does this fish have to be so weirdly proportioned? Why can't he just be normal? He looks so sad. Is this mean? Am I a bad person? Like, it's just life, man. Sorry, little dude. You're gonna be chilling in Spinosaurus' stomach. I know a good portion of my audience wishes that could be them. You freaks. Hang in there, Mausonia. You're gonna be okay. Is this crest too big? Let me pull up some pictures of this animal. You probably have Repid's photos open. Let me actually see what this animal looked like before I make him a unicorn. It's okay. I think we're all right. Perhaps. You guys are making me draw Spinosaurus on the day Dead by Daylight releases a new killer? That's psychotic. I'm choosing you guys over Dead by Daylight. I know. Not all heroes wear capes. This poor little guy. I kind of love him. Guys, we gotta give Mausonia and, frick, I forgot what that sawfish's name is. He starts with an O. I'm a bad person. Uncle Priestess. See, I do. Somewhat. I'm not a fake fan. This is looking kind of, oh, right. I had to draw the arms. I forgot about that. Yay. Theropod arms. Wahoo. I don't want to make them too long, but Spinosaurus did have very distinct, scary arms. Maybe I'm emphasizing the arm too much here. I mean, it's a start, I think. A lot of work needs to be done. I don't know, guys. This is kind of cool. He's just a little guy. What are we thinking? Are we good? Are we good to go? Does this look like a Spinosaurus Mirabilis? I'm thinking, yeah. Kind of want to change the sail a little bit. Like if this was a different species, maybe it had a different sail. But like what? I don't want it to look too ridiculous. Kind of like this. It's a bit more full. Maybe he was showing off, but it's a different shape. You know, it's not just a woo. Man, I'm so indecisive. I hate being an artist. What did I give Egypticus? I don't even remember. Etsy, your shop. Oh, like the same thing. Well, kind of. I like this one. This one's cool. And we don't know what Mirabilis' sail looked like, right? I have artistic liberty, and I'm gonna heckin' take it. You know what's weird? My favorite part is the Mausodia. I was not planning to add little bro, but little bro gets his cameo. And I'm happy for him. All right, what are we thinking, gang? I think it's heckin' time. That's what I think. Boom, bam. Actually, we're gonna save really quick before we get too crazy. Ice Coffee, come here. Supply me with inspiration. And now, we heckin' go for it. You guys think Spinosaurus people fight each other over this dinosaur too? Like over which one is the coolest? I feel like they do. The Spinosaurus community is it's a PvP server. It's not the best. What the frick? Is that too big? Yeah, that's a bit too ridiculous. Let's just tone that down a little. Spinosaurus community scares me, man. I've literally been threatened by them. I shouldn't laugh about it. It's a very, very bad situation, but man, it's a child. He was just very enthusiastic about his favorite dinosaur. I just had a flashback. One time I uploaded a Spinosaurus reel, right? But if I remember, I'll put it up. But in the reel, I said this. I drew Spinosaurus. You know what the very first comment I got was? Where is Spinosaurus Mirabilis? Oh yeah? Where are your And there were some people who were like, oh man, wait, was that me? If so, I'm very sorry. I was just like, oh, this is so cute. And no, it was not you, random commenter. I just thought it was cute. Maybe the Spinosaurus community isn't that bad. Maybe, just maybe, I was wrong about you guys. Just maybe. I want to let a few good apples prove that the bunch is good. I know what you guys are. You know, these hands don't look half bad. Wait, that doesn't look bad at all. Well, kind of. It doesn't look good. Maybe it should be bigger? Let's try that. Carefully. That didn't really make a difference. All I did was make a mess. Jarvis, unfrick my situation. Dude, I'm freaking starving. Jarvis, make me some pizza rolls. Jarvis, baby bird me. I'm not really feeling these lines. Like these. Because if I make it light, it's not going to be a problem if I make it dark. You won't really be able to see it. But if I make it light, you're gonna see it. So what do I do? Oh well, we'll add some tasteful lines later. For now, we gotta clean this up. Actually, I want to thicken the lines. Actually, first, we gotta make sure these guys can see. I will manifest an ellipse out of my mind. I will manifest a sphere out of my mind. Oh, that is terrifying. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I want to thicken some lines because this is not bringing me much joy. It's time for the line thickening montage. Every time that I do this, it feels like I'm doing brain surgery. Is this too big? It just feels wrong. Maybe not. Maybe it's okay. Meow? You know what? Never second guess yourself. You're always right, no matter what. You know what scares me? I have a lot of people who are like, oh, can you please teach me how to draw? How do you draw so well? Guys, I don't think you should be learning from me. I'm gonna keep it honest. This is not what you should strive to do. My stuff is so messy, man. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. Whenever I draw, it just feels like another person is taking over. Like the Hulk. I also appreciate the compliment. Thank you very much. I mean, you are talking to the guy who cannot draw a straight line without stabilizers, so yeah. I've been trying to get better. It now takes me 15 minutes to write a thank you note instead of 20. We celebrate the little victories here. Just look how sturdier that feels. You know, it feels more solid. Yes, indeed. Is this too thick? Am I going overboard? Perhaps. But if I fly too close to the sun, it still means I soared. Low key? Hold on. Do that on another layer, idiot. That doesn't feel bad. Ooh, kinda does. Does it? Here on the Sapling Sprouts YouTube channel, we love to question ourselves. Is this too bold? Did I go overboard? Let's keep pushing it. Let's keep pushing it. Push it till it breaks. I mean, okay, I kinda like this, but only kind of. Actually, a lot. But do something stupid. I'm going to merge the layers. Now there's no going back. What the frick do I color this thing? Well, first of all, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Oh, yeah, that's so saturated. Oops. Give me like 2 seconds, gang, and then we're ready to go. I can't see a thing. It's so pink. Behold, Peptobismus Mirabilis. I want to fix this really quick. Now, what are we gonna do for the colors? I kind of want to make it lighter. First of all, kill this thing. Now, get it out of here. Stabilizer off. That is arguably worse. There we go. Okay, I'm kind of seeing spots, but only kind of. What am I thinking? I see a vision. It's like spots and stripes, and I know that's a little illegal, but hear me out. Hold on. I'm still holding on. Are you guys? Hold. Not lose this. I can see the vision. Did I save? I'm gonna save. Could give it like some sort of stripes like that. Maybe even a little bit of this. A little bit of that going on, huh? Am I liking this? Hold. Ooh. Ew. Wait, do I like that? What am I doing? No. Do not question yourself yet. Pick your crown back up, king. You got work to do. What the frick am I drawing? Okay, maybe pick like a brown. We're thinking brown. This going on. I want something a bit exotic. A bit weird, you know? But not too crazy. Now he's a banana. Do not scare it away. Whatever you do not scare it away. Does that look like a waffle? I forgot there was a fish here. What am I gonna color the fish? This is kind of cool. Am I feeling it though? It feels a bit much. I'm gonna be honest. Wait, this is kind of nice. Thoughts? I kind of really like this. But his mother always said, never go with your first choice. So we run it back. If I was a Spinosaurus, what would I look like? Thing is, I don't want it to look too much like my Egypticus drawing. I want them to be very, very distinct, you know? Minus this little crest up there. That's very Mirabilis. This is feeling okay. Oh, Krita, I do love when you change my brush randomly. That makes me happy. Maybe if we get like a colder red. Ooh, I feel like I've seen this somewhere before. This just doesn't give like inland river vibes, you know? This one does. This one is more like maybe coastal. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. It's a cool idea. Why does it remind me of a seal? What if I just start throwing paint at the wall and see what sticks? When I think of Spinosaurus, like especially Mirabilis, I just think of like this very regal animal. I feel like this would have been crazy to look at in real life. Potentially life-changing. Even besides the size. I don't know. I just feel like this animal would be like showing off. Wait, I have an idea. Call me crazy. Watch this. What if we did something like this, right? Where his head, I'm already hating this. I am already hating this. Where his head is like gray, right? And it slowly transitions. I don't know. I don't like where it's going. You're gonna stop changing my brush. I'm gonna cry. Next. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I'm really hating this one. I need inspiration. Good thing I have my Red Bull, the yellow edition. Oh, it tastes so good. Oh my god, I think I'm actually gonna puke. I don't know. I really like this one. It stands out. Feels good. You know what? This one's cool. I like this one. I don't care. We're gonna screenshot this. We'll make additions to it as we go. Like the sail. Not really sure what I want to do with that. But we'll say tomorrow's problems for tomorrow's me. I already do not feel that yellow. Okay, let's think. A dangerous pastime. We know this is gonna be white. Let's take another shot of our yellow Red Bull. Ooh, that's so... That is the spot. It looks like a banana. And some striped tails because it wouldn't be a sapling Sapling Sprouts video without some striped tails. Woo! I love me some striped dinosaur tails. My little banana boy. I would have to edit so many burps out of this video. I miss when Red Bulls were good, man. I was happier back then. As I grew older, I just hate the taste of energy drinks. They kinda suck. Monsters are poop from a butt. Let's talk about it. I used to love Monsters, but I was a snot-nosed brat. I didn't know any better. Oh, I still remember my first taste of coffee, man. They say your first high is always your best, and it's like, yeah, it's true. My first taste of coffee, I still remember it. And every day I try to replicate it. Every time I make a cup of coffee, I pray that it tastes like the first time I drank coffee. It just tasted so good, man. Kind of like it how like birdy this feels, you know? It's like a lizard and a bird had a baby. And I'm kind of into that. All right, let's turn stabilizer off. I'm just gonna put a whole bunch of shenanigans here. Just tap on the screen and pray we don't break it. My tablet is like 6,000 years old, so just little taps. Tappy, tappy, tappy. Ooh, that looks so good. Hold on. I like the little dots mixed with the big dots. It kind of looks like if you left a banana out. What the frick is that? Guys, this is kind of cool. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this, though. Actually, what am I gonna do about the sale? We'll save tomorrow's problems for tomorrow's me. Huh. You guys think that if I leave the red mark on his throat, it'll kind of take away from everything? Does that look cool? Do we like that? Let's address the sale in the room. What are we thinking? I actually have no idea. I mean, I could just add like a bunch of, what is that brush? Read up. I could just add like a bunch of spots everywhere. But is that good? Guys, I'm confused. We could do something like this, right? Where it's kind of like maybe fish scales. Wait, this doesn't look bad. Wait. Hold on. Is Sapling Sprouts cooking? I want to echo the red in here, but I don't know how good that would work. It doesn't look horrible, and I'm kind of into it. We could make it more random. Maybe like a woven feeling? It's not horrible. We forgot the fish. You know, here's the problem. How important is the fish? I don't want him to take away from Spinosaurus, which means he might just have to be a boring gray color, and we're gonna be okay with that. We could just add like spots, you know, like little spots here, some here. That doesn't even look bad. This is looking kind of cool. Let's give it some shading. There we go. Show my respect to Sonia. It shall be the first thing that becomes shaded. Slowly but surely, we make it pretty. Rita, change my brush again and I will put you in the ground. Slowly but surely. This is the part where I zoom out and everything looks fine, right? Hey, that's not bad. I'm okay with that. I don't hate it. This is actually kind of cool. It's kind of sick. Kind of feels like a real animal. And that's what I want. I want my dinosaurs to feel like animals. Now, this is not perfect by any means at all. What the frick is happening? What layer is that on? Man, I really need to redraw my old Spinosaurus. This one just feels new and improved. I've learned a lot since then. Problem is, I just made a billion keychains of my old Spinosaurus. So we'll get rid of those ones first, and then I'll consider it. There's so much to clean up. I'm gonna cry. I'm just trying to get rid of all these obvious circle looking stuff, just so it's not so monotonous. Yeah, I'm thinking I like that. Ooh, wait, that's actually really nice. Ooh, all of these circles, just add a whole bunch of little circles, and it's gonna add visual interest. Whoa. You know, he kind of looks like a frog, and I'm kind of all for that. This is cool. I like it. I like it a lot. We gotta give him little socks. It's very important. Now that I look at it a little bit, I'm kind of okay with the sail not being that saturated. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Give me like 2 seconds. 2 whole seconds. If I were to add something like this, it doesn't feel right. It feels like my attention is being divided from here to here to here. So I might just leave it, because the first thing I want you to do is I want you to, where did my pencil go? Because I want you to stare up here. Like, look at all that's going on. You got a very detailed fit. You got the most saturated colors right here and right there. I don't know. I think it looks good. Yeah, I think all I gotta do is just clean it up a little bit. And guys, we have a Spinosaurus Mirabilis. The first time I've ever drawn an alternate species, but certainly not the last. We got Allosaurus anax or anax or whatever you want to call it. I'm sure there's others. I just don't remember. I mean, the different species of Camarasaurus, but that's just for me. Nobody else cares. All right, this is cool. I like this a lot. So I'm gonna go clean this up. I hope you guys have a great day or night or wherever the frick you are in the world. And I will see you all in the next one. Just ignore that. That's gonna be fixed. Goodbye, Spinosaurus Mirabilis. Goodbye, Masonia. You're the real MVP of this drawing. Unironically, you saved the sticker. Thank you, Masonia. Oh, what the frick is that? Hey, editing sapling here. I made some changes. I wasn't really feeling the whole white face thing, and then I realized that it was like 2 different colors. Like the nose was yellow, but the rest of the face was white, and that's weird. This one just feels more like a lizard. Feels more reptilian. So yeah, that's what happened. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye.